Hi everyone, this is a presentation for an attack method as an improved black box adversarial attack for a GAN or general adversarial neural network. This presentation contains introduction, then we explain the black box, what's the black box attack, then we explain the improvement of the black box as the title of an attack. Then we have some experimental results for comparing these two methods and other methods as an attack. GAN or General Adversarial Network has a capability to generate a new sample similar to data they were trained on. For example, GAN can create the new face based on a large data set of faces. How does it work? The GAN contains two networks, generator and discriminator. Generator as the attack and discriminator as a defense. These networks compete to each other to create the new image. You can see the process of creating a new example. The generator network creates a new example and discriminator compare these two examples and send the feedback to generator network. In this slide, you can see the fundamental of the black box adversarial attack. Input is the X and the network can predict the label of X as a Y. Neural network here is a big F and small f is a loss function. And we can project the X based on the gradient of loss function and based on the definition of the gradient for a black box, we can rewrite the third equation the same as this one. But the disadvantage of this method is a calculate or gradient of the loss function because it's too heavy and it's too heavy to calculate the isometric normal distribution, and it's sometimes it affects on the final result. In the improved black box adversarial, we eliminate this calculation, this heavy calculation, with the replace that one with the probability density with this as a title of S, and based on this distribution, this probability density, we can find the smooth of function of theta. So the first step for an attack is finding the distribution of S. For that one, we have to follow these steps. Draw the Z as a normal distribution, compute the GZ based on this equation, and calculate the delta based on these two equations. Then find the delta prime, then project the GZ, and T infinity and T2 is optional based on the user request. And we call this this distribution, we call the set of the S is a L ball centered at the X. When we could calculate we could find the distribution of S, then we can jump to next step and optimize our network. The algorithm of this method is based on this one. We have a t is the number of iteration for this algorithm. Epsilon is in the normal distribution. Then we can calculate the g based on the previous steps. That means finding the s and add the epsilon to this distribution and compute the g. Then project the g based on the step 2 and 3, and then compute the loss function. For step 6, zero score operation is to abstract from each loss function and the mean of the loss function divided by standard deviation of loss function for all quantities. And this is the equation of the loss function for an attack. In this slide, we can see the compare of the N attack with the QL attack method. QL is, we explained the QL attack method at the beginning of this presentation. This diagram just presents the result of the N attack for a different defense algorithms. And you can see the attack success rate for KN is very good, unless for some defense methods such as the advanced train. And in this diagram, you can see the N attack as a solid line, and the dashed line present the QL. And you can see the N attack has a more efficient method in the attack success rate. This table presents the result of success rate for 5 different attack methods: white box, zoo box, QL or black box, we explained this one, and N attack, our method. And we can see the result for N attack is the best one, even for both datasets. Transformability is another factor that we investigate in this. We present the result of transformability in this presentation. Transformability means the one attack technique can design the adversarial example for one DNN and then use them to fail the others. Or adversarial perturbation could be universal in the sense that the single perturbation pattern may convert the main image to adversarial ones. Results show the transformability for white box is much more better than the N attack. But it depends on the different defense method. For example, for vanilla 1 and vanilla 2, we have a good transformability for a white box, but for N attack we don't have so much good transformability. Generally, all data are very low, less than 50%, just some of them, and it shows that transformability with the white and K attack are not very good. First, transformability of our black box attack is not as good as the white box attack. Second, both network architect and defense method can influence the transferability. Thanks for watching.